watch a video on Halloween. So have y'all seen Hocus Pocus?
No, you haven't seen.
No? Okay. So, before we start the video, before we go into that, I'm going to ask y'all questions on some vocab words. So, do y'all know what a prediction is? What is a prediction? Right, it's a guess at something that'll happen next, right? And for the next one, I'll get into that once we get into the video. So for this video that we're going to watch, I'm going to give you a few background points. So this is about 3 witches that have come back to life because of 3 kids that decided to play around in a house, right? Nothing goes wrong in an abandoned house anyway. But because they weren't really thinking that they were going to come back to life, now they have to get rid of them. So they're trying to find ways to get rid of them, and this is one of the ways that they're going to try to get rid of them, okay? And before I play this, what are some costumes that you can wear, or what are typical monsters that you see in Halloween?
Mummy.
A mummy? What else? A ghost, okay?
Scarecrow.
Right, scarecrows. Okay, good. So while you're watching this video, you're going to tell me, pay attention, make sure that you're paying attention, so that way you're telling me what's happening in the video. So how this is going to play out is that you're going to watch the video, then you're going to tell me what you saw, and then afterwards I'm going to ask you a question. So, but when you're explaining what you just saw, we're going to use preposition words. You all know what preposition words are?
First.
Good. First, before, afterwards, next, second. You get it, right? So you're going to use those words while you're explaining, okay? So we just saw this first part. So now you're going to tell me what just happened. Yes, use prepositions. Yes. So first, what happened?
First is like attracting.
Right. Do you know what building they were in?
High school.
I didn't know that. Okay. Anyway, they're in a high school, right? So they're luring them in, and what are they saying to them?
They're like joking. Like, I don't know what he was saying.
Right.
Yeah, contestants. Yeah.
Right. They're acting as if they were in a game show, right? Okay, good. And after they give them the announcements that they're in a game show, what happens?
They follow the rules.
Right, they follow the rules. And do they hear something afterwards? They hear voices, right? Right, and so they follow the voices, right? Thinking that it might be,
Children.
right, the children, because they want to eat the children, right? And then afterwards, what happens?
Trick them to run into the furnace.
Right, you all know what a furnace is, right? Right, cool. That was actually the other vocab word that I was going to give you, but y'all know what it is, so it's good. It's cool. So yeah, they're inside this, so you've given me a summary of what happened, so what do you think is going to happen now?
Maybe they turn off the fan.
Right? And then what happens? Maybe, maybe you
I don't
never
think they're
know.
gonna die. I
Yeah?
don't think so. No, I feel like they're gonna go away and then they're gonna come right back. Like those all children movies where they go away and then they come right back.
And they come back. Okay. Anything else? Any other predictions that y'all have? Anything else? You said they might.
They might.
Might.
They
Might,
meet
yeah.
up with them.
He said maybe.
Maybe they might die. Okay, cool. So we're about to find out if they do or what just happened. Right, they caught fire, the souls,
The stairs or whatever they went out the
they
high
went
school.
up and they practically,
Yeah.
they left the building. So another word that we could say that they disappeared, they vanished.
What's that? Dust.
Right, they became practically dust, right? So what do you think is going to happen now? Do you think that, well, what do you think is going to happen now?
They might like reappear.
They might, how?
That's what I said.
How might they reappear? Or do you have an idea?
Well, it might be burned.
Burn?
Yeah.
Burn, right? And so, like I said, they're witches. So what do witches have?
Magic.
Magic, right? Magic, powers. So do you think that has to do anything with what might happen? Maybe? Possibly.
Possibly.
Maybe? Possibly. So we're about to see what happens.
Okay.
So, the last thing we saw was that they went up out of the chimney, right? And what happened right now?
They came right back.
Right, they came back right back. And then what happened?
They walked out the furnace.
Right. Were they harmed? Were they
Not really.
were they
Not really.
burned kind of?
Barely.
Barely, right? Okay. So how do you think they feel right now?
The same. Normal.
Maybe annoyed.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah,
annoyed?
annoyed, yeah.
Annoyed, right? Why?
Angry.
But they
Angry why?
tried to kill him.
Right. So what do you think they might do next?
Chase after the kids, like
Okay,
more,
with the kids.
more planned, more organized.
Right. We talked about the witches and everything, but we never talked about the kids.
Mhm.
So, do you think the kids saw that happened? That they went out of the chimney?
I think the kids think they burn and they don't have to worry about them anymore.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you two predictions right now.
Okay.
So let's say that, because we didn't see anything of that, we just saw that it went out and then it went right back in. So this is the first one. So let's say that the kids thought that they got burned, right? And so what do you think is going to be the kids' reaction afterwards? How do you think they're feeling right now?
Right now they're feeling happy.
Happy, right? Because they don't have to worry about them, and no children have to die, and nothing like that, right? So what do you think is going to happen afterwards to them? Do you think they're going to just like go home?
They're probably gonna try to celebrate. They're gonna
Right.
They're
celebrate.
probably gonna celebrate.
Celebrate, right? Okay. Well, that's the first one. Now let me give you the other scenario. What if they saw that it went in, or that it went out and it went back in?
They're gonna panic.
They're panicking, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think they're gonna do afterwards? I didn't tell you all this, but they have the spell book. In the movie, they eventually have, like, they take away the witch's spell book.
Okay.
Okay, and they have it right now with them.
Okay.
It doesn't show it in this scene, but that's what happens. So now that you know this information and you know that they have the spell book, what do you think they're gonna do?
I figured it.
They're gonna have to get rid of it, right? Probably, right? So how do you think that they're gonna probably get rid of it?
Throw it away and burn.
Try to burn it in the furnace or like throw it like in water, try to make it steam or something.
Yeah, they're probably gonna try to burn it, try to anything else, right? So now we talked about the witches, what might happen to them. We talked about the kids. Now I'm gonna ask y'all, if you guys were in the kids' position, what would you do? So we're gonna do the same situations, right? We're gonna go with the first situation first right now. So first, I'm gonna give y'all 30 seconds to think about it. So the first situation again was if you have or you didn't see that it went back in. Now you saw that it just went out. And that's it. So you're celebrating, right? They were celebrating. So then what would you do? We're just gonna give you 30 seconds, just a couple of times, and then we'll talk about it, okay?
Or you should see. Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay, so what do you think, now that you had time to think about it, kind of think about it, what would you do in their position?
You go first.
I'd probably make sure. I don't want to be mistaken and celebrate without
Double
knowing
check.
that.
Right, double
Right,
check,
right.
right, they didn't do that, so,
Like double check.
right, right. Okay, and, would you go by yourself?
No.
Or would you go with someone else to check just in case?
Go with my group.
With a group,
Yeah, the whole group.
The
I
whole
go
group,
by myself. That's how you like. That's how they get you.
right? Okay, so now I'm gonna give you the second scenario, which was you saw that it went out,
Came right
it
back.
came right back in. You said that they might have panicked, right? Trying to figure out what's happening. So I'm gonna give you again 30 seconds, another 30 seconds. Y'all can think about it, write some ideas on the paper, okay? Okay, so, what do y'all think is gonna happen? If y'all were in their position and you saw that it went out and then it went back in, so what would y'all
I
think?
think I would have ran away.
Probably escape or try to get rid of the smoke.
Nah, I would have just ran away because there's no point in trying to get rid of it because they already know where it's at. They already know where you're at.
So just run away?
Yeah, like leave the score as fast as possible.
Okay, now you, in the first situation, you said that you would have tried to go back inside with a group.
Yeah, well,
So if we were in the second situation
I'm
now,
gonna leave.
and you had your group, would you leave
I'm
them?
gonna leave them.
You're gonna leave
Yeah,
them?
I'm gonna leave them.
They're gonna have to defend
They just need
themselves?
to catch, because there's 3 witches, don't need to catch 3 people. I
But
know
they
I'm
have
not
magic though.
Well, no, I'm not one of those slow people. You guys want to choose a couple big guys, some fast guys, and then some little skinny guys. I mean, you gotta be fast as one.
I'll probably leave with the group.
Leave with the group. See, we
Nah,
have
don't
one
leave-
that.
Don't leave with no group, because that's how you get caught. Because they're gonna be loud.
So see, we have 2 different options. Like,
Oh, bro.
you leave the group, and you wouldn't leave the group. They go together. Okay?
I'm leaving the group. I'm the rich. They can call me.